I appreciate you all reaching out and asking me if I'm okay, but honey, I'm fine. Um, that's the problem. Some people don't know how to deal with certain people, and that's why we're in the situation we're in with these young officers here. Um, so I'm live here. Ask me anything you want. You might get booted out, but take your shot. By the way, you can get the wrist train scales of justice. You can get the decals. You can get my shirts. I'll be putting those on my YouTube shop. Went for 3 years and didn't ask for a dime, but any money that is made by any of that will go to autistic kids. So go ahead and shout out any questions you want. Okay. I think I already spoke about the individual that went to my neighbor's house, which is not good. I mean, that's dangerous right there. Lots of guns over there, and but then you come over to my other neighbor's house and go out there and cause that man to grab his gun and lock his family inside, and then you come to my house and do what you did. Did I press charges on you? No, I didn't. But are those people available to press charges against you? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I don't fret you, honey. So, anybody got anything to say? And I can stay on here for a little bit, but I want to watch TV. I just got a new TV, and I haven't been able to watch it. Um, so, anybody want to talk about CPS? Anybody want to talk about the recent alleged murder that happened here within the last 72 hours? Um, Nobody heard about it since. Police were chasing somebody in a truck behind food fair, and boom. Hadn't heard anything about it, have I? Got to put these glasses on. Hey, Penny, how are you? Thank you for the guard dog thing. Yes, so I've heard from several people about um, a pursuit. And of course, Channel 3 never covers anything here. So you're wasting your breath by calling them. Don't even waste your time. But if anybody wants to talk to me about something serious like mental health issues or CPS or private property, trespassing, or beware of dog signs in your yard, all of those signs on your fence, which are mine, private property, trespassing, beware of dog. If you come up on my porch, you've already been warned. But, it is what it is. No harm, no foul. I handled it. Hi, Harsh. Don't know who you are, honey, but feel free to say whatever. I'm only here to answer questions. Anybody's got something serious to answer, ask me something, and I will respond. I'm not going to mention anything that's ignorant. I don't do ignorance. Oh, my dear God, honey, please. If you're on my channel, you know exactly where I'm from. Yeah, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe before it costs you. That'll be in a few days, whenever I can get people to figure that out for me. I agree, Renee. Yeah, they have. You're right. Ignorance does mean lack of knowledge. It does. Or illiterate. Well, hi, Harsh. You're from India. I have a lot of people that follow me from India. Alaska, Vermont, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York. How'd you come on my page, honey? What made you come across it, Harsh? I feel there's going to be some kind of episode after me asking him that. Her. No, Crystal, it's not. People believe what they hear. They don't. They lack knowledge in what they hear. Oh, Kena, please. Well, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that. Just for conversation. Well, honey, you can have any conversation you want to with me. That's fine. You're welcome, honey. Is anybody going to actually... I get so many comments on my Facebook when I post things, and everybody's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But then why don't you speak out about your problems? Why are you afraid to speak out? If you speak out, then you're protected under the Whistleblower Act. That's a federal protected class. Okay? I have contacted the FBI in Cleveland 3 or 4 times, got them on tape. Have they contacted me back to check on me? No. But I have those tapes. I know, Renee, I do too. You know, back when you had the banana seat bikes, you played kick the can, you could leave your screen door open all night. You could walk around and run and play, and nobody would pull up in a van and grab you. These young kids and these young parents have no idea. Yeah, you already told me that, sweetie. Thank you. And everybody says, what do you talk about Goo? What do you talk about McKnight? How many complaints do I get daily on those two? Okay, and you've seen the video that people sent me. How do you think do you think how the police officers handled that was appropriate? I told you how I would have handled it. You saw how I handled the situation on my front porch last night. Oh, honey. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. All I wanted to do was be a cop, and they had to take it away. But that's okay. Look at me now. Got 3 books ready to be published. I'm doing good. God took me out of that situation for a reason. I truly believe that. And that was for me to do what I'm doing right now. Hi. Dexter Holland? Explain a little further, and I might give you some information on that. No, I'm not a cop, honey. Was a cop for 13 years. Was a politician for 12. I'm retired and simply do my own thing. Thank you, Crystal. I think we all see that that's actually what happened. When you come to work and you're filthy dirty and your clothes are dirty and your car's dirty, and I come in there, pressed and creased every day and did my job, they don't want that. They want everybody to follow along and do what they say, or else they'll do something to you. I think we've seen that. We also seen where recently Jonathan Spaljarek, Brad Spaljarek's brother, got indicted for strangulation and felonious assault in Scioto County. So these are cops protecting your family and your kids in this community. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who hires these people? The only time you see Sam Kramnitz when he's up there, well, unless you see him on the DUI video, unless he's up there swearing in an officer, they don't answer the phone. He's never there. He parks his car at Patterson Pines, and then he goes wherever he wants to, and then he comes back with his briefcase. Got videos and photos of it. I could care less what Sam Kramnitz does. But this man's controlling what happens here in the city of Ironton, and you guys just don't care. As long as you're friends with somebody that's got authority. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're friends, right? Avery, honey, lay down. Penny, get rid of Avery. No, I don't do drugs, sweetheart. Obviously, if I was on drugs, you would have seen that on the videos you keep stalking me on. Evan! Is that you, Evan McKnight? Come on, honey, have some balls and speak out about it. Is that you, buddy? Come on now, don't be scared. Don't be scared, honey. Evan, want to talk to me, buddy? I didn't think so. Huh? Illiterate. You guys are illiterate. Penny boot Evan out there, or just let him say what he wants to say. Because he's an idiot, he'll make a fool of himself. Let him talk. He's probably drunk at Chad's house, and they're beating on their wives in West Virginia and in Kentucky. Is that you, Evan? Well, good. Talk to me, buddy. What have you accomplished at IPD? Mr. Sir? I seem bitter? Oh, honey. If I seem bitter, I'd be twins. I'm not bitter about anything. Look at what happened to them and look at me, okay? I'm 62. What happened to you? Do you need to go through your kids' search history? Well, honey, I don't have any kids. So lay down, okay? Evan, honey, I'm fine, honey. Won't you come on up here and see how I'm doing? You guys never around when anything happens, but you follow me when I walk the track, don't you? Oh my, that's funny. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You can't. Crystal, you're right. Farrah, I love that. Honey, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong at all. I'm like the hot dog. You're like the girl version of Jerry Jones. Well, honey, whatever you think has no bearing on my life, okay? Find something else to do. Go to Disney, yes! That's what they're going to pay me $1 million next time if I say I'm going to Disney World. He'll never hold his officers accountable, just like Pam Wagner didn't. And obviously, I've lost my moderator, so you all can say whatever I want. Am I a liberal? I'm a feminist, a proud feminist. I'm not so far a liberal. If you're not watching, get the hell off my channel. C. Jackson 5, are you so ignorant you don't have the balls to say your real name? I say my real name. This is you all. You guys are down there at the police department not doing your jobs on here talking to me. Yeah. Go ahead, Renee. Thank you. I am live, honey. You think? Yeah, I'm a woman. Never denied it. Oh, honey, Trump. He's about as smart as the let me see. The gum on the bottom of my shoe. You guys elected him. I don't care what happens to any of you guys. You'll reap it. You'll reap it. Trainer. Oh God, this must be another one of those. Doesn't like men pretending to be a woman and going in their bathrooms. Just a wild guess. Honey, I'm 62 years old. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Evan, Beth, I'm right here. Evan, go ahead. Are you on duty while you're doing this? Because I've already got tons of videos of you, sweetie. Oh, God. You guys wish. You wish. And this is the reason I don't go live, because of your all's drama. So you're going to have to pay to watch, to do this bullshit. But this is fucking commentary, right? Excuse me, Charlie and Helen. This is commentary, and it's all documented. So I'll go ahead. You think it can't be traced? The police department can't trace anything. They can't even find police reports because there's no fucking evidence room. Okay? No evidence room. Evan, what's your, won't you tell me about you, Evan? Or are you just somebody trying to portray you because you're too chicken to do it yourself? Oh, Ben, honey, I don't care about them. I'm just trying to make fun. Well, that's not good, Robin. You're exactly right, Jeebus, they are. I think Jake Paul and Mike Tyson thing was all scripted. If you watched Mike Tyson work out before the fight, he was a lot more swivel head and maneuvering. He made 20 million off that, and it was all bullshit. What's some good lessons, life lessons, Beth? Never let anybody intimidate you. Always be prepared for anything that could happen. And always have faith in God. That's my life lessons. Sweet tea, Captain Cormac. I don't understand why you guys are asking me these questions, but ask me something more in tune with what I'm dealing with here. Which seems like to be a bunch of illiterates. I'm only here to help people, and I only go live to try to answer questions. And if you guys are going to get on here and act like fifth graders and act like you're a 12-year-old, I don't need to waste my time. So I'll play along for a couple more minutes. Evan, honey, anything you say next, I'm not even going to say anything for you. I'm not an icon, but what do you want to know? Feel free to ask me anything you want to know. What's up with CPS? Well, CPS, okay, thank you. What do I think about people on SSI, but they function just fine? Do open up to you. Honey, when you can spell, contact me back. I've already surpassed the most important goal in my life, and that's what I do right now. For free. No, I've not been to the diddler's house. I don't think Diddy could handle me. You guys want to play, don't you? Okay, you got about 13 more minutes, and I'm going to go watch a movie. Oh, my God, make it more interesting, please. Child that was not theirs called and told them they couldn't handle them, and CPS. That's what I talked about. CPS, it's not what your education is, it's who you know. You get appointed those jobs because of who you're related to. It's been like that since the 20s. It's never going to change. Um, Bye, Evan. Bye-bye, buddy. Catch you on the flip-flop. My dad used to say that. My dad always said that. Catch you on the flip-flop. And if you can understand that, yeah, don't leave. Well, don't leave, Evan. Tell us your real name, honey. Are you Evan McKnight? I understand that, Jeebus. Oh, you guys are so easy. I mean, you really are. You try to trigger me and you try to make me ask me if I'm bitter. I don't have anything to be bitter for, honey. Uh, I don't have any issues. I'm doing just fine. No, I've never did drugs. I drink my beer, but I don't do drugs. Why would I do something to make me um, not capable of functioning? That's ignorant. Yes, they have. Yes, they have, and I know all their names. Hi, Brian. I don't know who you are, honey, but have at it. See, what's crazy to me is you guys are afraid to put your real name on there. So you can go on there. This is a waste of my time. This is a waste of my energy. That's why once monetized, you're going to have to pay to go on here and do this crap. Evans, obviously, somebody, it might not be Evan McKnight. He might be working the streets. He might be actually fighting crime. It's probably somebody pretending to be him, trying to get me triggered. Honey, you can't trigger me. Nobody can trigger me. I think you've seen that on my video of the stalker last night. Your name is embarrassing? Nobody said your name was embarrassing, honey. Who's following you? Oh, honey. Too lengthy to talk about. Yeah, it is weird. Why would anybody be threatened by an old cop? Yes, and addiction and rehabilitation, exactly what this county's about. Who buys them? Who brings and buses them in here? Medicaid is raped by the system. $10,000 for each month. Then they send them to another rehab. How many rehabs we got here now in Lawrence County? I'll make sure of that before I tell you about it. Thank you, Renee. It's all online. I mean, not just the book. I mean, you can buy the book and the true story. I mean, nobody that book's been published since 2022, and nobody's sued me for slander because it's all court documented. Yeah, old cop, honey. I still got the skills. Takes 5 pounds of pressure to do anything. Oh God, Evan, you and those 14-year-olds, and you and Forrest, Lord, are you guys connected? I don't think you want to get me started on former officers that have mistreated children, but go ahead. I'm prepared. Well, honey, I don't hate cops. I don't like corrupt cops. There's good cops out there, but that's the problem. They get manipulated and controlled, and they get set up by the senior cops, and that's where they get controlled, and they have to do whatever they say. I never did what they said, as all as you can see. Yeah, back the blue until it happens to you, honey. Wait till it happens to one of your family members. You go ahead and back the blue. Get rid of him, Renee, okay? American Roadrunner. I just looked into you a bit, and you have a new... Stay strong. Well, thank you, honey. I always stay strong. God has my back. There is a movement. There is a movement. It's called the Rist movement. And like I said earlier, I don't have long hair, but if you support me, wear a little black headband, hairband on your right wrist. That way it'll be silent. Nobody can say that nobody can do anything to you. It just shows you support me. I would appreciate if I see people out there with that on their right wrist. Just a black little hair tie. That's it. Black's my favorite color, obviously. Oh, God. You guys are funny. What's the move it towards? Civil rights, social injustice. Go to bethrist.com and you will see everything I'm about. Bethrist.com. All the answers are right there, honey. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see here. Kena, come here a minute. Come here, baby. It's okay. Yes. Oh, mercy, I gotta put my glass. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow with me actually putting my contacts in. Well, honey, I have shirts. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name, honey, but I don't care what you people say. Thank you, Renee. I have shirts that says "We the People" on the front and "Risk for Right" on the back. I have decals to put on the back of your car. I have these cups. I'll be putting them in my shop. I'm in no hurry. I've been doing this for 3 years and hadn't been in a hurry to make any money. You know, see my video. I mean, I didn't go irate on that girl, and you know, that's how you handle people. When you don't have to beat people up to get them to take them to jail. Bye, Evan. I think all people are amazing breeds, don't you? How do you pronounce your name, honey? Sure ties? Oh, hello, sir. You guys are funny. Or maybe you might be talking to him, honey. That's fine. Hi. Hi, Missy. How you doing? You know what all's been going on? Can you believe this crap, honey? I didn't call you shit eyes. Who called you that, honey? Evan, there is no need to report your departure. Just go. Oh, Penny Press, I love you. She cracked me up. You guys check out her book. I've got it right here. Uh, check out her book here. She's working on her second book, and thank you for signing that, honey. April Ratliff Foster. She discovered this at the Woodland Cemetery. So check her out. Oh, Penny's being mean. You guys are afraid of women? You guys are afraid of strong women? What is that? What's that about? I mean, I really don't understand what it's really about. What is your position? What if, do you think all women should be submissive to men just because they're female? I think if I'd have had a bra on last night, I would have lifted that little creature from the throat up off of her feet. But I didn't want to flash my boobs because that would have went viral. Honey, you go ahead and Trump. I don't care, honey. You'll see what happens. Okay? You can't trigger me with that. You guys voted him in. Reap it. You are so mean, Penny. I tell you what. They don't know, do they? Oh, Trip, were you being nice, honey? Okay, well, explain yourself, sweetie. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay. This is not a political live, people. This is what I'm saying, okay? This is not nothing about politics. This is about me. This is about what I do to help people, and this is about the corruption here in Ironton and Lawrence County. If you have anything else to say, just get off here, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, you're right. Donald Duck 2025. Yeah. I think if you go on YouTube and you can see all the stuff that's going on, yeah. Secretary of State, sexual charges against him. I mean, my dear God. Well, honey, Damien, honey, I'm a woman. I'm 100% woman. I do not desire to be a man. I don't have to. Why would I want to? No, it doesn't pay to be submissive because I'll throat punch you. And I don't deal with that bullshit. Now, I think you seen how I handled myself last night. And like I said, if I didn't have a bra on, I would have done a throat thing. But it was okay. What's a submissive woman? Oh, my dear God. Somebody weak. Somebody that lets their husband beat on them and they're too afraid to say anything. Somebody that, oh, don't hit me. Oh, my dear God. When they go to sleep at night and they're drunk after they beat you, super glue some pubic hair to the inner thigh and they'll drag that leg for 2 days. Okay, I said it. Use your brain, girls. I agree with you, Linda. He's choosing whoever he wants, and we're going to have to accept it. But like I said, this is not... do I like spicy food? No, I don't. No, I wouldn't. So this is supposed to be about a healthy conversation about what's going on here in Ironton, and it's turned into a circus here, talking about spicy food and all of this stuff. So anyway, I'll get off here and find something better to do with my time. And thank you guys. No, women can't provide for themselves, and they... yeah. Well, bras don't suck, but now I'm going to have to sleep in a sports bra from now on because next time I'll be ready. Thank you, Mrs. Sunshine. Oh, my God. I think Keena just let a big old... Now, let me show you Keena now. Now, you could hear her barking last night. She's only 5 months old, but... after she's trained, I don't think you'll be coming to my door. But yeah. Don't think so. I don't think you will. Well, thank you, honey. My dog, she's precious. Yes, she is a dandy. Um, she was at the door last night when all that was going on, but that's why I put my hand up against the door so she couldn't come out. Okay, I planned on addressing some bullying. I'm gonna take my glasses off so you guys can read the. If one of my friends can come up here tomorrow, I'll do a video of me trying to put my contacts in. These glasses, I've went through 22 pair. Well, she's went through 22 pairs of them, eating them. What I want to talk about is corruption here in Ironton, and everybody's asking me, "Oh, wasn't you supposed to run for sheriff?" Well, and there's no write-in thing. Well, how many times you went to the ballot, and I'm not dwelling on that because you guys are going to have to deal with the corruption. You're going to have to deal with the deaths at the jail, and don't call me about it because I've tried to help countless people, and you guys just forget and want me to do all the work, and it's not going to happen. You got Jeff Lawless, and you can deal with Jeff Lawless. That's none of my business. Let me see what this is. Honey, I'm from Southern Ohio. Southern Ohio. Appalachia. Anyway, let's talk about serious things like why is the police allowed to just come in your house and arrest you and cause chaos and take people to jail and then they release them on their own recognizance? So what's the purpose of the whole thing if they're going to release you on the OR? Especially, well, who owned the house where that video was? Who owned that house? I already told you. If you own that house and your renters get arrested and you're going to release them on OR, why'd you arrest them in the first place? Appalachia is cool. Honey, nobody has to apologize to me. Let me tell you something, especially women. Don't apologize to anybody. I did that for years. Don't ever, I did it for years. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry for any damn thing you say or stand for. Life is too short. Stand your ground and hold your head up high no matter how this government or this city or the people in it try to bring you down. You are unique in your own way, okay? You just got to find it within yourself. Love you guys too. Well, bring up which subject you want to talk about, Jeebus, and I'll bring it up. We'll talk about the fourth floor. I've already talked about that. Yes, you don't have to apologize to anybody for anything. They either accept you for who you are or they don't. If they don't, move on. There's plenty of other people that would want to be in your circle and be loyal friends to you. You don't need to deal with the trash. Well, honey, Penny, they're all probably fake because they're too chicken to say their real name. Manners matter where I come from too, Damien. You don't have chivalry anymore. I actually went into the store the other day with a friend of mine, and a man opened the door for us, and I said, "Thank you, sir." I said, "I thought chivalry was dead." But some men out there really respect women, and the ones who don't, oh, the men that do, that I know, you disrespect me, ooh, not going to be good. Not from me. You're British. That's awesome. How'd you get on my channel, honey? Okay, I'm not looking. I don't care, honey. Uncle Dickie. I think your name explains your comment there. How do you feel about women, honey? You're exactly right. The rabbit hole. Uncle Dickie. Can't you guys come up with any kind of original names besides something to do with your dick or a manly thing? You watched a guy shave his eyebrows for $100 and you was the best doom scroll down? Oh, honey, was that fun? They're a liability. You're right, they are. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys wear me completely out with this. Can't have Facebook account, Instagram, YouTube jail. I just got out of it. If a corporation can have a human right, humanity doesn't realize the power they have. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. I look evil. Oh, honey, you haven't seen evil. This is my pretty face. My wrath is a different thing. Good men are hard to find, but if you're raised around them, then you know what to look for. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Exactly, Miss Clementine. Thank you for that. You're exactly right. Everything's federal. Like I said, I had to call Cleveland FBI to get them involved. Um, to get them involved with me with what's going on here. Like I said, thank you. Like I said, Uncle Dickie. Oh my God, honey, is a character I play on my channel with a Mickey Mouse head, except I'm Uncle Dickie, like Micken, but Micken's wicked. Well, honey, you want me to go on your channel and give you a shout out, buddy? I can be a little duck on there. I got a little puppet duck. Elton John, I knew you were hiding. Yeah. Who needs a damn man these days? Women have surpassed men in every... Oh, honey, you're exactly right. Pam Wagner and Wagner herself been reprimanded for their actions, disdain for the community members they serve. And, honey, she's still involved in 4 federal lawsuits. I have no beef with her. It is what it is. Name one thing what, Damien? Renee, I'll make you a moderator tomorrow. It's no big deal. These comments don't bother me, honey. Well, honey, send me a link, Uncle Dickie. And I used to date a guy named Dickie James. I haven't said Dickie for a long time. Dickie James, I hope you're doing good out there, buddy. Love you. Also, Cletus, he's your uncle and your cousin. No, honey, I think you got me mixed up with somebody else. So anyway, since I can't control what's going on with the moderators here, and it's 12:09, I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, this is supposed to be a serious content about what happens to women. I'm an advocate for the elderly. We're talking about nursing homes and how healthcare workers steal from people in nursing homes. I'm not saying every one of them does. I'm not paying attention to any of you guys right now. Nursing homes and how you can put a loved one. Salmon patties, great. It's a compliment when you burp from the chef there. Okay, Uncle Dickie, tell me about your channel. Saying he's not a fake name. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. How does what concern me, Den? How does what concern me, honey? Speak out. Don't be scared. Now all intertwines with blockchain and Raker's well and the singularity and merging of life with machine on primal level with them. Honey, I don't want to talk about Bill Gates. I don't want to talk about Elon Musk. I don't want to talk about Trump. Okay. Thank you for sending me the link, Uncle Dickie. I would love to subscribe to your channel and watch and support if you're not illiterate. Oh, mercy sakes. What was rude, honey? You asked me, how does that concern you, though? And I'm saying, tell me what you want to know. And why are you on my channel? And like I said, this is just going to be a free-for-all. You all can say what you want to. I don't care. Did I call him illiterate, or did I call most people on here illiterate? Yes, I did. Uncle Dickie Random Life. Everybody check out and subscribe to Uncle Dickie's Random Life. I'll be checking that out, Uncle Dickie. I'll promote your channel too, honey. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. I can understand that. Oh, God. Oh, Den was timed out. What amazes me is that the people that come on here and just say stupid stuff and think it's going to disappear, it's always going to be on here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, so I'm going to give you a shout out to all the people that donated to the homeless. Like I said, that's my main intention, is to help people, not hurt people. But don't come on my property. That's not good. But we've got the clothes out to the homeless. We've got the rugs out that were donated. They're sleeping on rugs. They've got winter coats, and I want to thank you all so much for contributing to that. Well, throw me a howdy, honey. Thank you. How you doing, Gina? Thank you, Penny. It's hard to weed out so many things, and when everybody's there's a lot of dumb stuff. It's hard to weed it out, isn't it? Oh, but mercy sakes. Anyway, don't miss my message. My message for I'm an advocate for women. Like I said, go to bethrist.com. This nonsense about politics or anything else about that person coming to my house last night, you all seen it, and I'm not going to. I'd rather do a video with informative information about facts than do this right here because it's actually a waste of my time. Oh, honey, thank you, and I always have a good night. Thank you. God bless. Anybody else? What is there to tell? Read the book, Rist versus Ironton. Ironton, on my very first day, take my glasses off, Penny. I've said this, it was in the book. It's been on the videos. My very first day on February 2nd, 1996. TV crew was there. The first woman, female police officer in Ohio. Quick as I turned around from the cameras, Grover Carter came up to me and he said, I'll tell you right now, young lady, you're not wanted here. We don't want women and we don't want blacks. So that's what I've been through since 96, February 2nd, 96, until still going on. No, I don't care to talk about that stuff. If you want to bring it up, we'll talk about it, honey. Thank you, Penny. Oh, Uncle Dickie, he subscribed. Thank you, buddy. And I'll subscribe to your channel. Okay. Yeah, I think the politic things, it was all planned out. It doesn't matter who you vote for or whatever. It doesn't matter how high the groceries are going to be. It doesn't matter. No president, Kamala or Trump, is not going to pull up in front of your house with a big entourage and shake your hand for voting for him. They could care less about you. I mean, you've heard him say it. I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I don't vote for rapists or criminals. Hey, Eva, how are you, honey? I heard you had a visitor similar to the one I had last night. Well, when you go in that booth as a woman, you can vote for whoever you want to. Your husband never has to know. I know a lot of women that their husbands beat that crap into them, and they're so submissive. Zach, honey, he already got it. So what's the problem with posting it? There you go, Miss Clementine. But you know what? That's the problem. Men control the women. That's always the way it's going to be. If you're married and you're with a man, you live with a man, and you got kids, you got to protect your kids. It don't matter if your husband's a drunk, comes home from work and beats the crap out of you, especially if he's a cop. He can get by with it, and you're stuck for the rest of your life. You got to deal with that. You have to deal with that abusive behavior, verbal, mental, physical abuse. It happens 24/7. I've dealt with it the whole time I was a cop. And if you know how to deal with people like that, you don't have to wrestle them around and threaten a 12-year-old. They're going to take them to jail if they don't shut up, like happened in the video I posted earlier. Wow. You nannied for President Bush's senior. Okay, wow, that's interesting. I'd love to hear about it. You're exactly right. So I would say stock up on everything. Ammo, food, water, because you don't know what's going to happen. Don't matter who got it. It don't matter. Yes. Why would Mitch McConnell be elected 33 years when Kentucky's one of the fifth poorest state in Kentucky, and they keep electing him? And he's one of 11th richest. Oh my God, you guys, think about that. I don't care to talk about politics, honey. I was involved in politics, and I sat there and didn't say a word for 12 years. Didn't say a word. Just took it all in. Well, honey, like I said, this is not about politicians. Thank you, Eva. Eva, tell us the story about what happened. Tell us the story about what happened yesterday at your house. I got your back. You know that. Yes, I've got a 5-month-old bull mastiff. She's 80 pounds now, and she'll get up to about 140 pounds. And if I would have let her out last night, things might have been a little different, but I didn't need to do that. And I've got another dog, and I've got a cat named Rosie. Well, thank you. Well, honey, I like to go to lunch, and I'll have a day drink, but I don't ever drink and drive. It'd be too easy to... good old Uncle Dickie. Well, there you go. Yes. Yeah. She's scratching. Well, I tell you what, be careful with the Ubers. You've seen all the articles about Uber drivers. A lot of people have gotten abducted and raped and everything else by that. Just be prepared for that. Why don't you want to vote? Because every vote counts, but as you can see, it's all rigged, right? I don't care about that stuff. I take care of my house, my friends, my family. I could care less who's the president. I'm retired in a sort of way from the police department and politics, but I have a new endeavor. Now, see what happened? See what happened to you? Something fell on her when she tried to get up on the table and get it. I'm in some new endeavors with 4 women that we are going to have a ball with this business. No, I don't have kids, honey. If I had kids, I'd already been in prison because if they would have tripped getting on the school bus, I would have probably done something to the bus driver. I'm that protective. I'm that protective over perfect strangers. So I would love to hear your story. Oh, honey, it's easy to write a book. You know, I wrote a book. Penny Press has wrote a book. I've got 3 more books ready to be published. All you got to do is get a little micro quarter from Amazon and just talk into it. Record your book, get it transcribed, send it to the publisher, boom. You know, ironically, I've not been in YouTube jail or Facebook jail yet. You're censored, though, huh? The Fed is being dissolved. Well, honey, um, watch the movie Departed. Watch the movie Departed. It's all corrupt. It goes all the way up, way past Ohio. Honey, I've got skill. I've got skill. I'm sorry, Gina, about that. Um, a lot of men are intimidated by strong women, and they don't know how to handle that, so they find somebody weak so they can manipulate them, take over their life. Well, according to Trump, he wants a 3rd term. Oh my God, okay. You get banned all the time? Can you have a shout out for what, honey? Tell me what to say. You want a shout out for what, genitals? I think he's an idiot, honey. Don't hate the man personally, but he's a bumbling idiot. Everything he said about Biden happens to him right now. And those AI things about him with muscles and shit like that, he hadn't seen his Johnson in 20 years. And now Melania is thinking, oh my God, he got elected. He's going to have to pay her another $19 million to show up every time. You can see her pulling her hand away from him. She wants nothing to do with him. He's going to take all the immigrants back. Well, his last 2 wives were immigrants. So he's threatening her with her own green card. And she's going to stay right there. I feel sorry for Barron. And the other kids, Lord have mercy. Well, honey, Obama's passed. Yesterday can't hurt her anymore. Move on, baby. Yesterday cannot hurt you. If you want to talk about something yesterday, I really don't have time for it. Marriage, just say no. Well, no, not necessarily. No. If you can find the right person, the right man, the right woman that respects you and don't judge you and has your back, marriage is a good thing. Okay, Jenna, what about Trump? Okay, honey. I'm glad for you, sweetheart. I hope he pays your bills. Yes, Uncle Dickie, it is self-serving. The government tells you what to eat, what to buy. George Carlin said this. Okay, George Carlin, if you remember George Carlin, loved that man. Grew up watching him. Um, the high class pays no taxes. The middle class does all the work, pays all the taxes. The poor class, the poverty class, just there to scare the shit out of the middle class. George Carlin. Oh, Uncle Dickie, he's going to make us all rich. The man's bankrupt. He's selling tennis shoes and coins with his picture on it. He wrote on the American flag, which disgrace. Just don't. I don't want to talk about politics, honey, because I will make you pee in your pants in front of everybody. I don't want to do that. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, be careful with taxi drivers too. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think I've had enough fun for tonight. I'd like to find. Well, yeah, it did, and that's exactly why I don't go live a lot because normal people don't get on there. I'm so sorry. What happened with that? Well, you go ahead and subscribe, honey. I'm more than fun. I'm informative, and I'll be more informative tomorrow. Uncle Dickie, what do you think about CERN? What do you think about CERN? Honey, inbox me and tell me your story, and I'll talk about it. I mean, what president has ever sold things while he was running for office? Nobody. Coins with his face on it. I mean, the guy's an egomaniac. His tennis shoes that are cheap, $1,000. You can have a piece of the coat I wore. Who gives a crap what the man wore? He's so obsessed with himself. You're exactly right. I agree, Uncle Dickie. Oh, honey, I'll always have a good night's sleep. The dogs and the cameras let me know what's going on. Yeah, they are. Bitcoins is a scam. If you ever go through your phone, or if you go through your iPad or whatever, and you get an email, especially it's what cracks me up. Alert, alert! You have money waiting, unclaimed money, and then all they want to do is ask you what insurance you have, what car insurance you have, what house insurance. It's false advertisement. It's all a scam. Everything you click on one thing on the internet, they charge you a fortune. You don't even realize it. You're exactly right. But you know what? Money is not it it take I'm telling you what, this is from the Bible. It's easier for the camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get to heaven. And I will end with that. This is Beth Rist. God bless. I'll be back tomorrow. Everybody have a good night, okay?